today we are going to be watching a scary video on YouTube. So, yeah, let's do that. Don't mind now, I'll just watch some Eddie VR. Eddie, special Eddie, but anyways, let's do it. Okay. Like, is there just scary videos without anybody? Like, come on. Scary TikToks. There we go. What the Jesus? Okay. Let's do it. Did she just scare herself? What the heck? Oh my god, bro. Wait, I didn't see anything. Oh, dude, there's someone behind it. There's someone behind her. What is that?
Sorry, I saw something right here. But it's inside now. Tap it on the window out. There.
Huh.
Top window.
Oh, do you guys see it? It's like right there. It's in the top window.
Bottom window. Bottom window.
In the bottom.
How does its face look like?
No jump scares.
Oh, man, it disappeared. Top window.
Right. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, right there. Do you guys see it? It's like.
How does it zoom in on this?
Yeah, there you go. Now it's gone.
Bottom window. What the hell is going on?
What?
You're just going through the floor or something.
It's gone through the wall.
Don't go in there!
No, that was creepy.
Matt, with YouTube Premium you can
Huh. Okay, moving on.
Saudi Arabia shocking the world. They recently revealed their new metropolis, which is named The Line. The entire city will be piled up to a height of 500 meters. That surpasses the Empire State Building in height. It will span 170 kilometers over the desert, which would require walking for almost 40 hours to complete. There will be a mirror-like glass wall surrounding the entire city. In this Line city, 9 million people are expected to reside. This city won't have any automobiles. They will substitute AI transportation systems instead. They claim that it takes less than 20 minutes to travel anywhere in the city. In this one city, people will spend the entirety of their lives with their families, in their houses, and at work. In this metropolis, you'll find everything you could possibly need, including hospitals, schools, and businesses. But do you believe that this is a wise decision?
I don't know.
This was the last photo ever taken on Chelsea McPherson's camera before she went missing. So just outside of Seattle in 2004, high school junior Chelsea McPherson's teachers noticed something was wrong with her. For one, it appeared like she just entirely stopped sleeping. She apparently mentioned to a friend that every time she fell asleep, she said that she saw the image of a clown that she referred to as Mr. Bubbles. Her English teacher also reported that she was constantly looking outside of the classroom window as if something was out there watching her. Police evidence gathered after her disappearance showed that her notebooks were full of sketches like this with what police now believe to be Mr. Bubbles.
Oh my god.
October 4th, 2004 was the last night anyone saw Chelsea. The last text sent from her phone was to her friend saying, "I'm tired of being afraid." And now...
Never play these scary games, part 2. This game is called Cat Scratch, and you need 2 people to play. To play the game, you sit down on the floor, and your one friend then lies on their back with their head in your lap. Next up, start rubbing your friend's temple in a soothing motion as you tell them a scary story about a cat. I'll put it on the screen now, so just screenshot it. Next, after you finish telling the story, The person lying down has to get up quickly and pull up the back of their shirt. On your back will be red claw marks that'll be very big and bleeding. But the crazy part is they won't feel a thing at all. This game is extremely scary and just a complete mystery.
I need proof though. I don't know if that's
I don't hear more
real.
people talking about Armie Hammer. The dude's a famous actor living with his family in the Cayman Island, then gets divorced and moves into an abandoned motel in Joshua Tree. Then while he's living in the abandoned motel, people are going missing and human remains are being found left and right. Then his texts and DMs are leaked by multiple women, revealing that his deepest fantasy is to eat people. Real quick, after the video, if you enjoy it, go watch the Celebrity Conspiracy Theory Iceberg Part 1 on my YouTube channel, Parasite TV. Where do I start? The height of the pandemic in August of 2020, famous actor Armie Hammer did an interview with Jimmy Kimmel, famous for the Jimmy Kimmel Challenge, where Armie commented that he had been living in and restoring an old abandoned motel with his old friend Ashton Ramsey in the Joshua Tree area of California. Oddly enough, during the stay of the abandoned motel, at least 3 people went missing and multiple sets of human remains were found in the direct vicinity of the motel. Why would anyone think Armie had something to do with it? Well, months later in January of 2021, Instagram user House of Effie leaked some extremely strange DMs between herself and Armie Hammer. And these DMs spanned across months while he was still married. The messages detailed the disturbing depths of Armie's depraved fantasies. In addition to the fairly accepted bondage,
Dude, this music just makes it super creepy.
An extreme amount of interest in consuming human blood, human flesh, homicide, and just overall harming whoever would be unlucky enough to be intimate with him. He indicated to one woman that he knew a surgeon that would be willing to perform a surgical procedure on this woman to remove 2 of her ribs, so Hammer could cook and eat them. He even said he wanted to hold her beating heart in his hand, and that he had removed and consumed the heart of an animal that he had previously hunted. Knowing where the man's interest allegedly lies, let's take a look at the
oh my god, dude.
Remains found in the Joshua Tree area. Armie confirmed himself that he was living
at the
Ramsey 29 hotel at least for June and July of 2020. In that amount of time alone, at least 3 people vanished, and the remains would later be found in the area. On June 16, 2020, Erica Lloyd's family lost touch with her 2 days after she left for Joshua Tree on vacation. Later that day, her car was found here, near the intersection of Highway 62 and Shelton Road, near the 29 Palms area, exactly 10 miles and an 11-minute drive from the Ramsey 29 motel. During the search for Erica, one of the only things giving her family a semblance of hope was that her phone kept ringing. Every time they called, 4 days, it rang, meaning someone was keeping it alive. But 4 days into the search for Erica, when they called, someone picked up. A mysterious male voice answered the phone and said that he had found it on June 18th on Cottonwood Drive.
Dude, I would be so creeped out.
On June 25th, 9 days after Erica's
like, hold on, Joe. Let's just take a minute to do this. If I found someone's phone on the side of the road and it was charged and someone was calling it and I answered, and they'd be like, "Oh, hello, are you okay? Where are you at? I'd be like, I just found this phone on the ground. And what is like happening and stuff, and if they say like, oh, my daughter or whoever that was went missing, I'd be creeped out. I don't know what you guys would be. Say, what would you guys feel? Say that in the comment section, because I would be creeped out. I'll feel creeped out. Let's get back to it.
Escalante vanished without a trace while riding his bike sometime after nightfall. Escalante left his home on Shelton Road and started riding towards Highway 62. And this was the last time anyone would ever see or hear from James again. On July 22nd, 2020, human remains were found in close proximity to where James and Erica had gone missing. Mysteriously, the remains belonged to neither Escalante nor Erica Lloyd. The county sheriff's spokeswoman, Cynthia Hoffman, only confirmed that a body had been found, but no cause of death or identity were ever released. In case you didn't notice, I'll point out that Erica and James pretty much went missing from the exact same place. Erica Lloyd's family had hired an old mining and caving expert to help locate their daughter's remains in Joshua Tree. Sometime in early August 2020, he found a red bicycle in the desert, the very bicycle that James Escalante was riding when he disappeared. This discovery led to an advanced search of the area, one that would find 2 more sets of human remains. One roughly a quarter mile south of Amboy and Wilson Road. The other found near Shelton Road and Highway 62, and it was loosely confirmed that these remains belonged to James Escalante. Although you'd probably assume the other remains found near Amboy and Wilson Road to belong to Erica Lloyd, they didn't. They were a 4th set of remains. We know that because on January 21st, 2022, Erica Lloyd's remains were finally found. As of right now, there are at least 6 to 8 cases of mysterious human remains being found in the area. And these deaths and disappearances have left the residents feeling like they're totally exposed and unprotected. Some of them have even used the words serial killer. The connection between Army and the mysterious deaths and disappearances during his stay at the Ramsey 29 only become more frightening when you find out, allegedly his violent fantasies didn't stay a fantasy according to House of Effie. Effie, the original leaker of the cannibalistic DMs, made a statement during a press conference detailing a horrific 4-hour attack in which Hammer violently assaulted her repeatedly, bashed her head into the wall multiple times, and even beat the bottoms of her feet, causing her extreme pain and discomfort for multiple days after, all completely without her consent, leaving her battered, bruised, and traumatized. Hammer did deny these claims, releasing a statement through his lawyer. But as of September 1st, 2022, the investigation is still ongoing. But here's what I find most interesting. Effie released a statement saying, "What he and his friends have done is worse than anything I've ever posted. Justice will be served." The string of mysterious disappearances and human remains being found began in late 2019. Know that Army was in the direct vicinity for at least 3 months in 2020. It's possible there are one or more serial killers prowling the generally unprotected deserts of Joshua Tree. It's important to note that everyone is innocent until proven guilty. I'm not making any direct accusations. This is all complete and utter speculation. I just found it really interesting. This is a sneak peek of Celebrity Conspiracy Theories Explained Part 2, which will be going up on my YouTube channel, Parasite TV, this Friday. If you can't wait till then,
guys, so check him out.
It features 9 topics just like this one.
That is weird.
Oh my god, look at the dogs. We're at HorrorCon today, and I'm about to walk in, and I'm so excited. Let's go.
HorrorCon. Oh, dude, that scared the living day out of me. I don't know why. Yo, that's cool. Whoa. Ghostbusters. We're going to skip that.
Skeletons and shivers down your spine.
That is cool.
Seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shudder in surprise when you hear these zombies shriek. We're so sorry, skeletons, you're so misunderstood.
No way. That's cool. That's cool, bro. That is cool. Okay, we're gonna do that one.
When people contact us, they always ask, is this call really free? And the answer has always been, it's free. A free
He must have been out of her head.
Oh my god. No! Oh, dude. Dude.
Look what happened when we were not home. Wait for it.
Dude, oh my. Dude, that is so creepy, man. Get a gun shooter right from the side.
Look what happened
Oh
when we
my
were not
god, I have
home.
goosebumps everywhere. Oh, dude. So I believe in ghosts because, like, how would a string do that? Okay, yeah, I am moving out of there. You can have all the stuff. I do not care. Yeah, I'm moving out. Goodbye. Goodbye, ghost. You can have the house. I'm sorry. I disturbed your peace and crap. You can have it. I'm moving out. That's like, nope. You have a kid too? Yeah, moving out. No. No. Absolutely not. Dude, that is creepy. That was creepy. Kind of, but not.
There is no better way to kick off the spooky season than a video like this being sent to me with zero context other than a very loose translation of Malaysian.
Oh
that
my
said,
god.
Feed the water ghost. Cleo? Okay, just watch this and let me know what you think.
Oh my god.
Ada hubungan apa kamu dengan pria tadi?
Shoot, guys, I don't know this language. But that is creepy, bruh.
Jelas ya? Jelas ya teman-teman?
Bro. No jump scares, bro. Dude, why are you just staring at it? Go away, run, man. Like, don't just stand there and run away.
These are some extremely unsettling facts, and I found all of these on Reddit. Albert Einstein is one of the most brilliant minds we have ever seen on Earth. So naturally, when he passed away, scientists wanted to study his brain to see if there was something different about him. But Albert Einstein had one dying wish. He did not want his brain to be studied, stating, "There's nothing special about me, anyone can be a genius." But despite this man's dying wish, his brain was still harvested and stolen and hidden for nearly a decade. It was eventually found and then split up and given to several different universities where now it's kept in a jar. A couple from Missouri finally scrounged up enough money to be able to move into a house together, but their dreams quickly turned into nightmares. The house was infested with thousands of venomous brown recluse spiders. And after further investigation, it was discovered that there were almost 5,000 brown recluse spiders in this home. And finally, let's say you have a group of 10 friends. Scientifically speaking, out of all of you, one of you will die before the age of 40. And I know a lot of my facts are really dark, but that's why.
Huh, that's weird. Oh yeah, be scared, dude, be scared. Be scared, be scared, be scared. Be scared, that ain't funny, my boy, that ain't funny. That's scary. That's scary. That's not funny, bro. That's scary. Dude, that is scary. Why would you laugh from that?
Facts about Jeffrey Dahmer you probably didn't know. He unalived his first victim at just 18 years old. Most people who do this don't start until around 29, so him starting so young is one of the reasons why he's one of the most sickening serial killers ever. His father taught him how to preserve animal bones. He was extremely obsessed with anatomy and skeletons, which is probably the reason why most of his victims ended up in a vat of acid. He was even a combat medic in the army from 1979 to 1981. He was later then accused of SAing someone and discharged. If this video can get 25,000 likes, I'll drop a part 2.
Huh.
The Nightcrawler's backstory.
Okay, bro.
It's told he became disfigured the way he is by crouching in the shadows after being cast out of his parents' house.
Dude, that's
Pause
so
to read the
creepy.
official lore. But when we step inside Dr. Che Reaper's lab, we get to see what really happened.
Oh my god. Bro, that is creepy. Skip that.
Was he really that big? Who's gonna argue? I'll take your word for it, Goliath. The story that I'm about to tell you is particularly gruesome, friends.
Okay.
Please watch at your own risk.
Okay.
In 2007,
I am.
100,000 tons of fish were fished illegally from the rivers in the Kamchatka region of
Okay.
Russia's north, leading to what happens next. A group of up to 30 bears literally attacked a remote mining operation in the Kamchatka region. There were 400 men, women, and children that could not leave for days. The facts of this case are more horrifying than any movie, I assure you. I am adding no embellishment. They had seen the starving bears and had been menaced by them before, Usually it was a single bear, sometimes 2 or 3. It was so bad for the bears that they didn't congregate because they were eating one another. If a starving bear was big enough, it would eat its friend. For the last few weeks, every time anybody left the building to do anything, they went armed to the teeth in groups of 3 or more. But that didn't stop what was going to happen next. We don't really know what changed with the bears that day. But suddenly, more than 30 had gathered. The men had shot at some and even killed them. The other bears promptly consumed their fallen comrades and then came after the men. Everybody withdrew to the main building. 400 men, women, and children inside that day.
Are you kidding
and that
me?
night, screaming and crying when the bears attacked.
Are
You never knew which way they would come from.
me?
They would claw and rip at one of the doors, and the men would try to take a shot at them. Sometimes they were successful and killed a bear, and other times they just drove them off for a while, and they came back. They had reached out to their government time and again and begged for help, and the government said, "There's nothing that we can do for the weather. You'll have to wait this one out. We'll come as soon as we can." They didn't know if they would have enough time. The bears attacked all through the night, but with the coming of dawn, they retreated. They posted a man on the roof, and 2 heavily armed security guards went outside to see if they could get to one of the trucks. The man on the roof said they didn't make it 25 feet. There was a bear lurking around the corner and it attacked the first man. It wasn't even time for them to get a shot off. The man on the roof did, though, and he hit the bear at least twice, he believes. It didn't stop what happened next. Within moments, a group of 7 bears had rushed out and overwhelmed the 2 men and began to feed immediately. More in part 2 if you're interested.
Dude, that's so creepy.
I'm making waffles.
She's making waffles.
Little Ninja, with YouTube Premium, there are no ads.
Dude, that's creepy.
When the 2 heavily armed security guards were killed and eaten, those inside had to listen and watch what happened next. The bears being fired upon removed a short distance away and waited until dark.
Okay.
They came back then for the bodies, and the people could hear them in the distance, feeding on the remains.
Wow.
In the meantime, they had finally gotten through to the ministry, and they said that they were sending a jeep. Trouble had been brewing for some time. There was no salmon that year, no fish in the rivers. There's no way that the bears could put on the fat they needed to survive. It was a very hard time for them. They first started digging up our graves and eating our dead. And that is how they gained a taste for human flesh, it said. They trapped the men at the platinum mine, and the women and the children, and began to hunt them actively, trying to pick them off. The nearby village had also experienced deaths at the hands of these Kamchatka brown bears. Things had been getting very desperate. Men were killing bears, and bears were stalking, hunting, killing, and eating us.
Dang.
Russia's Emergency Situation Ministry dispatched teams of men to destroy the bears. Some say that they got them all. Others say that's not the case. 900 bear in the area were put down. There have been attacks in that area before, but they are on a rise ever since. A new generation of killer bear, perhaps. I can tell you this, there are stories to this day of graves dug up and the remains eaten by bears.
What?
Could it be? I'll let you decide. The moral of the story is, save some food for the bears. We were like Goldilocks and ate all of their porridge. We left them with nothing, and then were surprised when they came to us for food.
Okay. And I'm going to end the video there, guys. You guys have a good day, and like and subscribe. Thank you. Goodbye.